don't get weary. Members don't get weary.
Now these people are putting their life on the line. How long are you going to sit back and play politics? Are you going to watch them die? Or are we going to make a demand for the mayor to fire this chief? Brother.
I'm asking my fellow brothers that are doing the same strike with me that they believe and start organizing that they need me because I am willing to give my life for this cause. I am willing to die and heal and
Something happens to my mother, you got something else coming. I swear, you got something happens to my son, my mother. Don't let nothing happen to her. I swear to God, I'll just be like hell until I'm gone. I swear on everything I love. I don't care about you guys coming by and trying to calm us down and say, Andy, it's not unstoppable. You guys gotta show us that he isn't unstoppable. Walk with the people. We got thousands of people outside. The community has spoken and you need to respond. And that's it. My mother's not gonna go nowhere and I told you I'm not gonna say it again. Make something happen before I make something happen. If something happens to my mother. And that's it.
Man, there's like 500 heads protesting on the steps of City Hall. And honestly, that's really all that's left. If we don't rush the doors, it's just another war. We ain't prepared or accustomed for. We just want something more. It's feeling like the end of the road. And for years they've been fighting just defending their home. It's the culture from the family. It's something that they cherish. And a tribute of the history that's taught by their parents. About the bourgeoisie, the real life terrorists. A visit every week from the pigs or the sheriffs. The fight is never over, but they don't see it ending. They might be scared, but not afraid. There's a difference. The earth shifted, cause Mother Nature has her last words. And humans, we just consuming, moving backwards. But let the fake news tell it, we winning. For those that invest in the industrial complex prison, it's all connected and deeply rooted. Forever be a student, promise to never leave the movement or turn to an opportunist and silenced by politicians. Forever we connected to the struggle and resistance. While Mayor Ed Lee, he's still a puppet for the wealthy and supervisors too. There ain't nothing you can tell me. You done sold the city out, you assisted with the business planning. Behind closed doors and knowingly evicting families. The damage is done, the people's at a disadvantage. They wanna kick us while we down, so we getting active. This ain't a platform and ain't nobody grandstanding. This for those that thinking revolution can't happen.
لازم نقبل كل شيء منظم ومليح شاب والصح والمضارب ويتخبر. ذاك الوقت نجم ندوزو المعركة. النظام راح يتقوى ولكن مازال بزاف الفساد. السكرجية، الناس بلا شرف، الناس اللي ما يخافوا غير على نفسهم. الناس بلا ثقة واللي يتكلموا بزاف ويزوقوا وما عندهم حتى ضمير. يلزم لنا يا نجلبوهم يا نمحيوهم. لازم قبل كل شيء ننظموا البلاد ونكافحوا هذا المرض الكبير. من بعد هذا الشيء ننجموا نجوزوا لعدونا الحقيقي. فهمتني يا اخو علي؟
Consider ourselves as the authors of new justice. We have to see ourselves as the authors of a new justice. And wherever we find injustice and tyranny, we must stamp it. We must kill it. Frederick Douglass said the world belongs to the youth. Our job is to seize that and to make the world more humane. That has to be the role of any revolutionary, or any person who considers himself revolutionary.
Yeah, forever it's fuck the police. That's if we know justice, as if we know peace. We ain't waiting till the coast is clear. We ain't scared, we finally done broke the fear. We here, I know the punk pigs wouldn't mind killing me. With consequences though, accountability, yeah. The spirits rise and the legacy, they can't end it. The ancient spirit of a warrior then transcended to every soul in the community. Fuck that, bust back like Huey P. Cop watching. Look out for Officer Justin Erb. While the people came together just to find Chief Sir. That's justice for Jessica. She was shot in the car. Undercovers killed a meal car. 6 times in his back. Swept under the rug all over Big Money. Mario Woods. Executed cause of skin color. Motherfuckers. We want justice for Mario Woods. Officer Scott Phillips, Antonio Santos, Nicholas Cuevas, Winston Santo, Charles August. You're all guilty of murder. Shoot Mario Woods over 26 times in the Hunters Point, San Francisco district. And if we don't get justice, we gon' hold court in the streets. Rest in peace, Alex Nieto, murdered by the police. March 21st, 2014. Officer Schiff, Nathan Chu, and Roger Morse up in court, smiling with no remorse. I remember when the family heard the verdict. It ride for the Nietos, community was hurting. It ain't revenge when you had it coming. We starting small, mobilizing by the hundreds, but we ain't running. Let them face the resilience of the people power. Overseers with a badge, just a bunch of cowards. Now they trying to say that tasers will work. That's not de-escalating, that's making it worse. They neglect our demands on this stolen land. That's why we say cops and clan go hand in hand. It's a modern day lynching, and pigs are the slave catchers. It's the slogan I'ma take after.
How can this be? But American roots of police were born quite different, and for different reasons. Founded as slave patrols in the 1720s in the Barbadian British colony of the Carolinas, the body of armed white men had one primary duty: control Africans as a large labor source. Their movements were monitored daily to protect the property of the landowning class. Times change, of course, yet some things remain. In this neoliberal era, when the political class sold the remaining shreds of their souls to the corporations and dispatched millions of jobs overseas under NAFTA and CAFTA, the role of police sharpened as they were equipped with weapons of war, ostensibly in response to fake wars on terrorism.
Motherfucking police. All you motherfucking sheriffs, your punk ass sheriff that try to slam me up in motherfucking City Hall. We on your punk ass too. Fuck Officer Eric Raboli, Frank TV, Justice for Real Park Perez Lopez. Fuck Nathan Chu, Officer Roger Morse, Richard Schiff, Scott Phillips, Nate Siegel, Officer Mike Maloney. Justice for Derek Gaines. Fuck motherfucker Officer Gabel. Punk ass, we gon' get justice. Justice or else.
I'm wondering free, just living in a dream. Every day that goes by is the same old thing. I'm wondering free, just living in a dream. Every day that goes by is the same old thing.
What if this was all a lie, but the truth was nearby? What if you were soon to die and you started seeing signs? What if the afterlife is like candlelight, drift away like smoke? Dissipated fuels into the cosmos we go. Come with me on a trip into the unknown, the twilight zone, the place that I call home. I dwell in the darkness of hell, ink soaking in the pad, the feeling of inspiration. Try to hold it in my hand so I can give it to you. Rap neatly, I just need someone to talk to and complete me. Understand and be an ear to me, sound like fear to me, like the movie Life, niggas disappear to me. The future isn't certain, arbitrary burden, cause the show ain't over even when you close the curtains. From childhood games to adulthood serious, teardrops fill pages in this black experience. Sueños por dentro.
I'm wondering free, just living in a dream. Every day that goes by is the same old thing. I'm wondering free, just living in a dream. Every day that goes by.
What are we all for? What these times call for? They say we need to know our rights, study the law more. The homie put his life on the line to find the hardcore meaning of a revolution. Cause this is all war, using every resource available. Brace down and telling folks this the end. If this is heaven, then the hell I go. Happily forever after must be incredible. The feeling to be liberated beyond a metaphor. Far past the galaxy seen upon a telescope. You could do the research, but some things you'll never know. This the last stand to set the tone to break ground. To let them know we won't be easy to take down. We gon' resist just to shake up the system. Cause we exist in another dimension where time isn't spinning. No lives are really in it, just wise words descending from vibes. We were sending the tribes across continents. It's love with the welcome mat. What's mine is yours, the meaning of a selfless act. And solidarity's the theme we've been instilled in. So everything that we've done is for the children. Until then,
I'm wondering free, just living in a dream. Every day that we find is the same old thing. I'm wondering free, just living in a dream. Every day that we find is the same old thing.
Evacuation. More than 100,000 men, women, and children, all of Japanese ancestry, removed from their homes in the Pacific Coast states to wartime communities established in out-of-the-way places. Their evacuation did not imply individual disloyalty, but was ordered to reduce a military hazard at a time when danger of invasion was great. 2/3 of the evacuees are American citizens by right of birth. The rest are their Japanese-born parents and grandparents. The people are not under suspicion. They are not prisoners. They are not internees. They are merely dislocated people, the unwounded casualties of war. The time, spring and summer of 1942. The place, 10 different relocation centers in unsettled parts of California, Arizona, Utah, Idaho, Wyoming, Colorado, and Arkansas.
man, school teachers used to treat our history like trivia. My home is where I'm at, diary in Bolivia. Stay where I'm welcome, greeted with open arms. As long as every action is for the cause. To know where my enemy sleeps, and to decode the message in invisible ink. They try with the KKK and all the Nazis. My father was born in Capamachi, took my fam property, declared war on the Japanese. To get rid of my family was a strategy. So I'm here just to settle the scope for my bachan and G-John that weathered the storm never again. And many had to wade in the water, off trail in some ways escape all the drama ahead. To think that it was life or death for 'em. This land that was stolen, the blood is still pouring. That's why we scream justice is past due. Starting with tearing down these monuments and statues. To praise Christopher Columbus is ridiculous. That's disrespecting the blood of the indigenous ones here before us. Tradition is a ritual. We know America's history's all typical. Long line of colonizers, rapists and slave owners. All the snitches, the traitors and the scapegoaters. Naysayers, stubborn acting adamant. Too pessimistic, these come and go activists. We keep it natural while y'all were always trying. Smoking weed in front of 850 Brian. And I ain't lying, I'm a Frisco giant.
No matter how hard you try, you can't stop us now. Slave master in the street trying to chase after me. No matter how hard you try, you can't stop us now. They're trying to bury us, they don't know. Yo, let's get back to the task at hand. They knew back then we wouldn't even try to withstand. Now all we have is just a piece of the puzzle. To shut that shit down, come correct for the struggle. That's right. Cause I'm a Japanese soldier, but I was born here. They told me stories of a theft for over 4 years. Locked down as a prisoner of war here. Burying the bodies of the boys who yelling no. War hysteria pushed and paid. They beat down on my leaders with a crooked cane. All of a sudden we had come from an enemy race. They told guns to be won with an American way. Hey, if every day all I see is sugar-coated dreams, does that mean that I'm working for the enemy? The poverty grows deep beyond the surface. Tell me how to get out to bring an honest earning. Deep roots make a flesh that is crucial. To bounce right back from the tests that were brutal. I fell on my back, now I'm back up renewed. Like a wound in the skin, dripping blood to be down for this movement. They wanna push us to the side, act like nothing's wrong in a country full of lies. But worldwide, it's an immigrant song. We represent real roots through the thick of it all. They said that you could have it all. Just live your life by white man's laws. They did us wrong and shot us down. We rising from the roots and they can't stop us now. No matter how hard you try, you can't stop us. We out here, man. Slave master in the street trying to chase after me.
August 10th, 1988, 46 years after being imprisoned in concentration camps, Americans of Japanese ancestry finally received an official apology from the United States government.
Hey, this is Dad. Just calling to tell you that I'm really proud of you because of your passion for justice and the courage that you've shown to stand up for your beliefs. So just continue on your journey. Continue on your journey. Seeking truth and beauty. Keep growing and searching intellectually, emotionally, personally, socially, politically. Keep going, keep seeking. Love you. Love you, love you, love you, love you.
Do the damn thing, man. Let these fools know the history, man. How far we go back. When we had to catch the 15-3 to Honey D's to go record our whole EP, and shit never even recorded. Had to catch the bus back home just in tears. Feel me? Spent the whole day recording. 3 shades of rhythm, man. Boy stiff at the grill. Come on, man. Let these fools know. I'm saying we might be old school, but we ain't going out.
When you forgetting where you're from, then you're out of here. Through the stratosphere, your ego's out of here. It's Frisco, even though they want us. No doubt, yeah, Equipto getting no, but it's still going down. Yeah, man, San Francisco, California. The deep history in hip-hop, you know what I mean? Shout out to all the pioneers in the next generation. Back in the day, I knew the skull wouldn't die. Used to bump Cold World, RBL, win 11-5. Before then, cats were paving the road. Seeing pictures of Huey MC in his donkey robe. And Cool Nut got scandalous, hands down. There was the Frisco anthem, ask around. It wasn't easy back then just to find the records. We bumped K-Poo Sunday with Marcus Clemens, a DJ G and KK Baby. The skull was a whole other scene in the 80s. And getting vinyl at Joe's off a mission. Or Bobby G's, if you ask nice, he would spin it. The homie Cab brought me round back in middle school. Around the legends, but I was just a little dude. Meeting brothers like Bizarro and Ink. Watching legends like Sprays run CP and Seek. Me and the homies used to try to strut the jam on it, but I was more into just ice and Mantronics. With my rooftop spirit homie P-Way. We 2 rappers in search of a DJ. Spy and Jules would take us to the house parties. This is way before the internet it got started. Everything was really word of mouth of who you knew. Yeah, there was drama, but homie still slid through. It got rowdy, cigar smoke cloudy. You only got the mic if the DJ allowed it. Back then it was given with a code of ethics. And if the city's in the house, then you gon' respect it. When you forgetting where you're from, then you're out of here. Through the stratosphere, your ego's out of here. It's Frisco, even though they want us. No doubt, yeah, Equipto getting no, but it's still going down. Man, we went to that show on Harrison. I remember that, but KRS was killing it. Right? The whole shit was jumping. Man. Check. The skull rappers, really it ain't nothing new. Some was MCs and some were hustling too. Back when Agent threw the parties with the jungle juice. If there was rapping at your spot, we was coming through. Smoking weed hella deep, we the hoodies. Before the green dough, the Barbary or cookies. We would hit Dolores Park for the half ounce. Stuffing Vegas back to back till we passed out. When the whole bay was 4-1 fever. Watching home turf with Dominique DePrima. Yeah, there was Bay Love, but you know how the story go. As cities progress, they get more territorial. It seemed everyone was hating the scope. Then Element to change spit on the wake-up show. Swin and T-Mo carried the load, forever faithful. Basically said fuck you to every record label. And fuck the radio, they'll never give us major play. Realizing it's for those that have to pay the way. Where would we be without the old school? Rappers like Budweiser, Forte, and Cold Blue. I'm watching FM 2O, learning lessons. Contesting at talent shows with 99th Dimension. Before it's over, I gotta say rest in peace to DJ Steph and African Identity. When you forgetting where you're from, then you're out of here. Through the stratosphere, your ego's out of here. It's Frisco, even though they want us. No doubt, yeah, Equipto getting no, but it's still going down.
We go back way too far, man. Let these fools know. You feel me? Mr. Fives and shit, man. We was rocking to the Mr. Fives back in the day. Upper Room. You know what I mean? Cream the beat, man. How many spots? The Hungarian Center. Used to be funk. Used to be funk at the Hungarian Center, man. Drama always. Let me get me started. DNA Lounge. Feel me? shit forget these days. You feel me? that right there lets y'all know how it go down in the skull. You feel me?
Man, I'm sick of walking around town with cats looking at me sideways like, what am I doing here? In the city I was born in. Man, what you doing here? You do your homework on this city before you moved out here? You know your history? Man, I remember back in the days, cats like you wouldn't be seen walking around these parts. You get got for real.
415, baby. To the city where the tourists chill, where the natives have lunch and can't afford the bill. It's from Mission to Potrero, Ocean to Visitero, Church to Guerrero, Polk to a Pharaoh. And nowadays it needing way more than just a ticket. Homies getting evicted, neighbors all suspicious. Times change, mom and pop stores are not around, and those that pay dues, they had to move up out of town. Now they kicked us out, it's a struggle for a resident. Harder for the brothers, the Filipinos and Mexicans. Rappers love to claim the city just to make a penny off us, and labels with they penny any offers. Now we got some cats that'll carry on tradition, and others that don't ever give the city recognition. Shit, cross game and know the OG's a payment. It ain't the same in the city we were born and raised in. Frisco.
Man, what the fuck is up with all this traffic, man? These motherfuckers is everywhere. I just got to the city. Stop this slow-mo and slow-mo is slow-mo. What's going on? In this bike lanes and little folks walking around and coffee shops on every corner. Man.
Frisco! Frisco!
Yeah, nigga. Columbia, nigga. Real nigga shit, man. I'm feeling it out. Okay. Yeah, nigga. That's how them Columbia niggas say. They don't say the Y, they say the J. They Gia, nigga. Colombiano, man. My uncle, man. My whole family, they undocumented. They immigrants, man. You know, I was rolling some weed up with them, and I didn't have no zigzags. I looked at my T.O. I was like, hey, man, you got papers? He's like, you know I don't got my papers. He used to fly them cocaine airplanes, man, through the jungles of Colombia, man, on that cocaine cowboy shit, man. Landed in Nueva York, in Miami, you know what I'm saying, man? Hey, Scarface type shit, man, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know who killed Scarface, though, right? Colombians, man, we the niggas, boy. Yeah, nigga, we killed Scarface, nigga. Who can say that, man? You feel me, man? Shit.
Yeah, roll up. A little bit of that hash, tobacco, sour diesel. What's up, Dregs? Yeah, Frisco. Man, a vegan shake and a split for breakfast. About to read the paper, a bunch of propaganda made up. I'm tired of all the rules and the so-called status quo. Fuck all your standards, and that's until the casket closed. Seeing how the politics got them all conformative. With a blind eye to the poor and unfortunate. Remember when I lied to myself, despised all the help. It was my pride, plus I'm high as hell. Far as I could tell, friends knew that it was true from the heart. A family is there when you've been through it all together. We just like links from a chain, can't be replaced. You leave the game, but homies, yeah, we need to change. We losing hope when they reacting like a human being. Becomes the process, alone is what the future brings. Study the blueprint, act up at the right moment. Yeah, money's stupid, though you would die for it. Another day where we agree just to disagree. Overlook the culture and the workers from the city streets. On the punk rock Benatar, still playing Messy Marv in my rent-a-car. A vegan shake and a split for breakfast.
We gon' run around. Hyphy era.
A vegan shake and a split for breakfast.
Where the hyphy babies at now? Yo. Green tea and a split for breakfast. About to read the paper. About to do it major. I've been doing good, now I'm feeling greater. It would please my haters to see me falling off. Instead I'm calling shots, outbound where I'm found. No, I once was lost. I used to wander blocks all night with no place to go. Slaying CDs outside of the show. Freestyling every night, staying high. Running wild, mad dog with the red eyes. I used to have a dream like Martin Luther King, but next was Malcolm X. Get respect by any means. Posted on Hate Street or in the Tenderloin. Ask around the scope, them people know your boy. I was a teen, learning from the OGs. Wanna be like Mike, not Jordan, Mike Dream.
A vegan shake and a split for breakfast.
Rest in peace, Mike Dream. Still rocking for you forever, man.
A vegan shake and a split for breakfast.
Pause, scratch that in real quick. Yeah. Members don't get weary. The
Upkeep.
I waited way too long for you to come and squash things between
my cousin.
us. Between us.
Coming down.
I waited way too long for
Solidarity,
you to
San
come
Francisco.
and squash things between
Life,
us.
man.
Between
You already know how it went down and everything, you know.
waited way too long.
The whole thing was wild, you know.
Between us.
How we had to do it though, you know. Work our way through it.
I waited way too long.
You know, it's still love regardless of what happens, you know. Life is life and love is love. Cousin, you already know how it go down, man. It's how we gon' live every day of our life. Every moment is significant. It's special. There's no coincidences of why we met and why things happen the way
I
they
could only have one wing and still be fly. Feels like yesterday when I heard a virgin cry at the top of her lungs. He texted me and said meet me at Posse's, and I was there in the Fillmore with the lions and bears. I flow for the snakes and squares that can't hold their own weight. Aukwin game infinity like the figure 8. You try to spit game and knowledge, but you're just too late. Tardy as fuck. Send you back to North Korea. See ya, I wouldn't wanna be a free Mumia. Max B and Mac Minister from the Sucker Free.
Loved ones in France, I would like to.
This call is from the State Correctional Institution at New Hanoi and is subject to monitoring and recording.
Too long for you to come and squash things between us. Between us. I waited way too long for you to come and squash things between us.
love is love, man. You already know. Yeah. Check. In my smirk, baby girl seen a gypsy. Shaka on the radio, another shot of whiskey. It hit me like a tornado, vinyl on the turntable. Reading poetry, relating to it verbatim. Finding meaning in our souls meeting. Look in your eyes and the motion shows no reason for leaving. When I'm gone, play the Cape Town dollar brand. And visualize us, we don't need no holograms. Roll it up, hold it in, every moment spent. Special to me, it's time with my closest friends. Even though I might flash and get angry, it's only cause I'm knowing what we can be. Love is like a family with little understanding of being wrong. So much pride you would walk away and leave it all. Who'd ever thought you'd be a part of my beating heart? But I'm here till I'm gone, saying free them all.
From a jail cell bumping Jill Scott, thinking about the foreign car lot. While you was on the streets running your mouth, you think I forgot? Ain't nothing between us besides white supremacy trying to delete us. A penny saved is a penny earned. I could've easily crashed and burned, but this music saved me.
Yeah,
big time, and I'ma pay you back big time.
This time is forever. Who cares if the crew hate it and don't believe what you're reading in the newspapers? A leap of faith just to really make your mind, and knowing I'ma see you in another space and time. I'm believing that it's bigger than this. I wanna laugh, behaving like a human, still trying to walk the path. You know, it's not a burden if you genuinely being friends, but gotta heal the wounds, the hearts that we can mend.
I waited way too long for you to come and squash things between us. Between us. I waited way too long for you to come and squash things between us. Between us.
See you later. All right, bye-bye.
Say, you know, you and I should get together sometime and, you know, have some drinks.
I don't think that'll be a very good idea.
Well, why not?
It's just bad timing. Nothing personal.
I understand.
Thanks for the record.
Sing it, girl. Man, I remember the very first time that I seen her was thrown off. I didn't want to appear too eager, even beat around the bush I didn't want to do either. Was lost in my thoughts, flashbacks of Bonita on repeat, cause she was just an angel like Anita or Billie Holiday. All of me out the speakers singing, burning cedar, some sage and French lavender. Made some hot tea, spearmint mixed with chamomile. She changed the atmosphere from being hectic when I least expected. It's like our old souls that reconnected. She recognized me by the way that I talk. I played it off and she said that I had really changed a lot. I know I ain't the old queez, although I still smoke weed. I'm 43 now, attention's what I don't need. Apologizing for not seeing eye to eye, and excuses in my mind for not ever finding time, you know. And all we've been doing all day, learning love, just
just a hard game. Even though we had to part ways. You and me, the love never dies. Girl, you know that you're lovely. Even as I get old, you're ugly. Still there when broke with no money. You're like a hip-hop song, you know.
Those mistakes in relationships, you know that it's a given. I suffer for decisions I made and didn't listen to plans you envisioned for us. That's my foolish pride. It lessened possibilities for you and I. Not considering how you felt. Careless thoughts, it really seemed you knew me too well. Dwell on my ignorance and trying to make impressions. And when I looked away, it's cause I craved your attention. Or how I play it off every time your name's mentioned. The way that I behave were the ways of adolescence. I'm sorry for the lies and the alibis. I wasn't ready, and she was ride or die like T-Bars and Belly. The thoughts that I would never find a dear friend of mine. If we part ways, it's love until the end of time. I thank you for every bit of understanding, even though it didn't go the way we planned it.
And all we've been through with hard days. Learning love was just a hard game. Even though we had to part ways. You and me, the love never dies. Girl, you know that you're lovely. Even as I get old, you're ugly. Still there when broke with no money. You're like a hip-hop song, you know.
Yeah. What's up, Professor Gabel? Pause, cut that up. Okay, yeah. Man, welcome to the Upkeep. We rapping circles around you suckers that's on Front Street. And we've been hungry for a minute. We stayed independent, all in the trenches and showing them how to get it. Way back and then
before you finish, hold it OG. Can I get the flow please? We snuck in through the back by making copies of the dope key. Like 3 or 4 deep, another 10 in the crowd. I'm Professor the perfectionist, the stretch in the sound.
I see that you ain't messing around. I feel your hunger, your skills very developed for a youngster.
Right on OG.
Although I seen them come and go, fumble up and rush the flow.
Yeah, I'm a youngster, let me tell you what I done before. I used to hit the J tracks, marker and the spray cap.
Oh, so you kinda been around it.
Yeah, Queasy, you could say that. At the Bose Park, all the homies wanna skate back to DP, where you see me chillin' laid back, maxing with the hippies, middleman and little eighth sacks, just so they could throw me a nug and I could face that.
I did the same back then at your age, Sam. And that was way back, chillin' up on the hate. Black Gate with the stiff, let me clarify that moment better. The early 90s, most considered the golden era. I remember only rappers out was from the East Coast.
You been around for a minute.
I might be older than you think, bro.
And in my day, when we were coming out, there was a lot more people coming into the city, filtering in people from out of town, trying to represent.
Yo, it's the Fog City generation collide. My thoughts penetrate your skin like I was raised in a hive. Be bumbling, got new DJs, beat juggling on the freeways where we play jungle in the Ram. Youngins always struggling with plans, but I'm running with the minute. What you muttering to Sam is useless. I smooch spliffs using my 2 lips. Emerge from the dirt with a scent like tulips. Delightful, my lineage is pretty insightful. Don't act like an idiot to give me the like you.
Alright, dude, now let me get the flow before the hour's lost.
At PG and EQ, cut your power off.
Yo, what's up, bro? Yeah, Pause. I'm rolling past on my way to Upper right now. Damn, it's hella hot today. Hella people out. But the neighborhood's changed. The whole city's different. Nothing but hipsters, yuppies, and techies everywhere. You should make a song about that. But hit me when you get out, though. I want to see how that meeting went. Alright?
Here we go again, Queasy going in, mad at the world like he always is. Know we gotta throw a fit. Writing was the friend that I never had. A piece of that emotion left in every lab. So many songs never added to the catalog. Digital to analog, or maybe I just cat it off. Anything I'm rapping on, found in the archives. I was just a player, now I'm making up for lost time. Studied with professors for a couple of semesters. I'm just a student still feeling the pressure, and take the blame if I mess up. I won't claim righteousness, just with the motive and knowing there's one life to live. Maybe didn't show it like I shoulda have. I played the back like Sugar Shaft. Funny, but I couldn't laugh. Now I'm seeing ain't no looking back. A leap of faith needed space, so I took a path. To see the change firsthand was an accolade. Just an achievement for all of those who passed away. Palo Santo and all night convo. They burned down the building and they built another condo. We the last of the time breed. And the thoughts are covered up, our hopes are daydreaming away from the everyday, fighting with our demons. And the game's frustrating, that's why these cats cheating is false with no reason. Shit, I understand you're sorry, but it don't justify y'all leaving the city. It still needs you. Set aside your ego, and you can feel it in the energy of all the people. We leaving artifacts, maybe they'll remember, or seeing through this media's hidden agenda for years down the line, realizing that it's not a show. Brothers and sisters, it's y'all that's the heart and soul. Mind of a lunatic, tired of the runaround music biz. So we doing this the underground till they shut it down, ruin it for cheddar. It's solidarity forever. We the last of a dying breed.
Because they have a gritty and authentic kind of street life that's got a lot of character that they're attracted to. In San Francisco, there was a huge .com boom where all these internet businesses were buying up commercial space in the Mission and other areas. But once that .com bubble bursted, a lot of those businesses, they had to relocate, move, or just shut down altogether.
Oh man, Dubba. Pastor Henderson. That was crazy, man. He was a fool.
Man, it's the balance between the treble and the bass. It's life changing, knowing things will never be the same. I'm on some high tech shit, channeling the vibe, sonically sound waving, imagining the mind when producing the engine that'll make it happen. As a time bandit, beyond the universe and 9 planets. Hit the cipher like Dubba when he was younger, with rap so raw you could relate to the hunger in deep lines. Caps was on rewind, studying his blueprint, dissecting each rhyme, effortless attempts. I would hear some of the dopest raps. Cancer was the zodiac. I still remember when he told me that.
This is for the homies round the world. This is for the homies that can't come home. This is for the homies in the grave.
Yeah, it's like lyrically, we chemically imbalanced the challenger. Many times pulled over, and now it's the passenger. Speed tickets in the Honda Civic. To make moves, though you might not approve, and how we handle his business. He pay dues, he just call it living. Fuck a red light, tire spinning. Cognac junkie sipping on a beautiful, posted on hate. Or in the studio, blowing the eighth with no restraints. With nothing but stress, puffing blunt success. Mad at each other, proclaiming to cut the check. He just a rude boy rolling dirty in the Spiders jersey. Had a 40-ounce of business derby. In a hurry cause his time was limited. In his prime he destroy any beat you give to him. A Frisco citizen, nobody repped harder. My brother in arms unto my family and father. We laugh with innocence during times we were caught up. Times my jealousy caused problems stuck in my conscience. Now we living for your son and daughters. And through the mist I can still hear him hollering. This is for the homies on the way.
This is for the homies that can't come home. This is for the homies in the grave. This is for the homies that exist cause they know what time it is.
Rest in peace, Dubba. Love you, boy. Big boy. Ricky Fairley.
On with the rhyme, I'ma kick it one more time. I should I say 2 or 3? They can't get with me. Check me as I rip it, just like paper. If I was Batman, I would pull fat capers, but I don't pull them cause I'm not robbing. Givens, I'm living really large. I'm in
Yeah. San Francisco, California, 2017. Easy, Equipto, my man Sandpaypa, Sandoval. Yeah, in the house, man.
Chasing dreams, living illusions of jails and institutions. Acting on intuition, my intervention was prison. Parole holds detention, no goals, just indecision. More like a religion, I practice a self-hate. Saw heaven at hell's gates, no faith, just fake for the cake. My K number major bruh hate summers, read the vibe, can't wonder this earthquake, weather this West Coast thunder. Mama cried, I made moves to Sadler. God made a legend out of massacre. Got out the driver, became passenger. Life a bumpy ride, learned to fasten up. Yeah, pray the streets don't swallow my seized. Was a fiend as a team, don't follow my lead. Shed some light, share my life, had to swallow my greed. Between my heart and my smarts, it's a war to succeed.
It's time to buckle down. Summer bounce, they was up and out. OG kingpins is hustling with nothing now. With turntables, all the tables have turned. And you ain't tripping off the culture, that ain't your concern. Just keep branding and label it yours. Being possessive, arriving 30 deep and we ain't tripping off your guest list. The natives got restless, it's all in the eclipse. Crash and burn, then rise like the phoenix. Return like a remix, but slightly different. Although I might be tripping, I still think I made the right decisions. Call me stubborn, or blame it just on getting old. Find me in a cafe, or dwelling in a record store. Without Rosetta Stones, we still communicate. Yeah, you can set the tone, but then it's you they blame. And some rappers getting wise, they just let it slide. A new approach is something they don't recognize. Starting fresh, cause it's all obsolete. A new beginning, controlled alt-delete. We speak it from the heart and wearing it on my sleeve. My real name is Ilias, the homies call me Queez.
Gabel, just checking on you, man. Just pulled my 14 mission into the terminal and got a radio bulletin that thousands of y'all marching the 16th commission. Then we getting rerouted. You know I'm down for the movement. I know you passionate about making change, but please keep the homies around you at all times. The haters, the racists, the police, the mayor, they all got you on their scope, so gotta keep your head on the swivel, you dig? Last thing I need to be doing is flying the 60-foot coach to a police barricade and getting you up out of there. I'm gonna hit you from the other side. Gazelle, answer your fucking phone so I know you good. Love you, boy. You already know I salute.
Oh yeah, then I was at the store and shit.
Hey, Blood, you sampled this? You loop this?
Yeah, Blood. And let me spin on it. You want to spin at the end?
Yeah, I'm gonna drop the last verse.
Check. Frisco ain't hyphy, and cats here, they don't take rap beef lightly. And most likely it pop off nightly. The tourists complain cause they came to sightsee. But this real city game's authentic. You can't sell a piece, won't lease or rent it. And if you ain't from it, you ain't represented. So fuck your cadets and out-of-town lieutenants. With the windows tinted, we ready to race. Pigs followed us, we took them down memory lane. Blow pain up the moon roof, that be me. With the young homies twisting up a backwood leaf.
MONKHTS actually, that be me. Gotta spit it factually. Got the game from my older brother naturally. Ain't no limit to the hustle, baby. Master P, I mash the queens. Acting through these bastard streets. Pass the torch and he passed the weed. In this game you gotta catch the tweak, otherwise you would've lasted a week. Had your brains laying at your feet, so I'm always thinking tactically. Different ways that I can catch what I eat. Like a flow when I rap to the beat. You better fasten your seat, we going for a crazy ride. D baby, hella shady since 85. Went through crazy times, somehow we survived. The ultimate cost is when we pay with our lives. I won't fall for the okey doke. Land spread in the backwood, holy smokes. 2-4 turf hat with a donkey rope. Always doing folk much, that's smoky, bro.
Bossy, one man. The game is deep. Shout out to Keep Sneak. Fat fly nigga, yeah, my game on fleek. 2 fingers in the air if you see me in the streets. Holla the player, cause on these squares don't spit. Hippie mob, we mob deep. R.I.P. the prodigy. Property of the streets, like Benny C. Obviously, speaking logically, a better way. Man, it's gotta be. I've been riding with the iron since the day they shot at me. Got my mama praying, saying that this life is not for me. I thought I told you, boy, I'm a soldier. Back against the wall, fully loaded, fuck a holster. Picture on the poster, fuck a Jane, keep her motor. My niggas way doper. Rep the boat, real life soldiers. Real rap cats, fuck a out of town joker. Lames came to steal the game. Soak us, but at the end of the day, niggas don't know us.
Baldhead, Ricky, Equipto with the shit. You can't see us, dog, like an eclipse. You know we go together like sandwich and chips. You know all my people's out there, pump your fists. Yeah, baby, power to the people. I still run around the city, dog, with a load of 30 round Desert Eagle. Smooth operator, deaf to your haters. Give a shot to my pimp partners out there with the Jordans and them Gators. Frisco, that's my main point. You know the food, smoke the switch, the squeeze, backwards in the joints. I'm old school, I drink Carlos Rossi. I was raised a cool nut dog in an ill manner posse. Come on, baby, come to where I live. When I done seen chemical babies turn to dangerous kids. Yeah, baby, I'm trying to get this money so my son'll be out here, never ever hungry. Play outside in the park when it's sunny. Watch his favorite cartoons, Paw Patrol and Bugs Bunny. Randolph, California, where I'm from.
It's the Upkeep mixtape, y'all, by Equipto. Queasy. You know who it is, y'all. It's the DEEJAYPAUS. Easy. Doing what I do, how I do it. But right about now, a word from our sponsor.
Fuck you. Oh, fuck you, fuck you. Fuck
fuck you. Fuck you.
Yeah. It's the Upkeep, mixed by DJ Pause. It's your boy Queasy. This one we got my man Shag, Nasty, Agent Strychnine. You know we back at it. This is the Ilyich album. I think it's time we tell him F you one more time. You know what I'm talking about? Let's get it.
Fuck you, homie. You work for them people. Put destruction on your own, steady pushing that evil. So fuck you, the police, and fuck Trump too. These hitters will put hands and feet on your ass like they supposed to. Your action ain't kosher. This one we owed you. Roll through with the block out or hit you with them boulders, nigga. I said it. Is your bitch ass shocked? I bet the people who know you and that's around you not. Broke down ninja, sucker type of brother. I don't fuck with y'all tight cause I be steady sucker ducking. All you motherfuckers that be acting all sick, I pull a sting on your ass, then I make you my bitch.
Fuck you, fuck you,
yeah.
Fuck you,
all them, you know.
Fuck all y'all.
Yeah,
fuck you,
you know, load it up. Let them know what it is.
We back, intact, masters of fuckology with no apologies. My philosophy on a mission, impossibly. Fuck them, unhospitable. Put them in the hospital. X-class solar flare. Who the fuck cares about the name of your wares? Cross the void to get here, genuine and sincere. Captain Nemo on Devo, on a Seaboat, eating Haribos, wearing matching peacoats, unaware of this heat-seeking seagull. You fuckers, Asian Von Strucker, hauling ass like a trucker. Alien abductor, fuck her, fuck him, fuck them. This is Adult Swim, spit Flynn at all of them. Time to heed the call again, off the wall, my friends. Not a spin doctor, but a hip-hopper ready to rock it, cause this is dope, hard to cope with. Hocus pocus, laser focus.
Oh yeah, you know this.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
And then over there, all the way in the back, in the side, all y'all little flowers over there. Yo, we gon' get up. Come on. I'm the definition of die hard. I'm plugging that mic cord. These suckers get suspended when stuck in the time warp. It's fuck everybody that thinks there's a difference from the KKK and white supremacists, because there isn't. These fools ignorant and can't see the big picture. The David Duke is still the Grand Wizard. So it's fuck Adolf Hitler and that motherfucking swastika. Bumping above the law, exterminating all bigots. Y'all switched up and took it corporate. Extorted the small businesses and made a fortune. You see, they talk a good one, but they don't really make sense. Sold out the homies, all it took was a paycheck. Brainwashing with the stats that ain't true. So it's fuck the media that's feeding us fake news. It's fuck you until you pay what you owing. So give back every piece of property you stolen.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
We know we getting all of them, one by one. Every single one of y'all motherfuckers that ever doubted. Y'all don't know what side to hop on. As soon as there ain't gonna be no damn chance, ain't gonna be no time. You gonna have to roll with the squad or get rolled over.
Fuck you.
So it's fuck you until then, you know what I mean?
Fuck you, I'm out.
Larry says nigga a lot. I never know whether or not to give Latinos a pass for saying the word nigga, but my dad called me nigga a lot growing up. I thought that was my name for a while. If you grew up with a black dad, you probably heard these two words together a lot. It's the word nigga with the word what? Nigga what? So basically, if I'm like, hey dad, I got a white girl pregnant, he'd be like, nigga what? But if I'm like, hey dad, I had sex with my teacher, he'd be like, nigga what? When Queasy asked me to be on this mixtape, I said, nigga what? I was so excited, man. He said my shit was garbage, but that's cool. I'm on here.
Queasy, my brother Queasy. Yo, it's P-Way, man. Shitting you up. Man, I seen you out here marching for justice, man. 90 miles to Sag. God, salute, my brother. I was so proud to just watch that happen, man. The March for Justice against police brutality and all these racist ass cops out here, man, need to go be behind bars, giving them paid leave and whatnot, man. Let me get me started.
don't get weary. Members don't get weary.
Now these people are putting their life on the line. How long are you going to sit back and play politics? Are you going to watch them die? Or are we going to make a demand for the mayor to fire this chief? Brother.
I'm asking my fellow brothers that are doing this kind of strike with me, that they even start organizing that they need me, because I am willing to give my life for this country. I am willing to die sincere and real. I'm telling you.
Something happens to my mother, you got something else coming. I swear. You got better do something happen. My son, my mother. Don't let nothing happen to her. I swear to God, I'll give you like hell until I'm gone. I swear on everything my mother. Everybody trying to calm us down and say, Andy, unstoppable. You guys gotta show us that he isn't unstoppable.
Right.
Walk with the people. Right. We got thousands of people outside. Right. The community has spoken, and you need to respond. And that's it. My mother's not gonna go nowhere, and I told you I'm not gonna say it again. Make something happen before I make something happen. And something happens to my mother. And that's it.
Man, there's like 500 heads protesting on the steps of City Hall, and honestly, that's really all that's left. If we don't rush the doors, it's just another war. We ain't prepared or accustomed for. We just want something more. It's feeling like the end of the road, and for years they've been fighting just defending their home. It's the culture from the family. It's something that they cherish, and a tribute of the history that's taught by their parents about the bourgeoisie, the real life terrorists. A visit every week from the pigs or the sheriffs. The fight is never over when they don't see it ending. They might be scared, but not afraid. There's a difference. The earth shifted, cause Mother Nature has her last words. And humans, we just consuming, moving backwards. But let the fake consider the role time plays. Sacrifice commitment to follow a vision to make it different. Won't happen overnight, it's in your everyday living. Admitting there's more to life than rushing for no reason. Sidetrack instead, we should fight back for freedom. The inner city, they flip it and try to sell it. So trust in the community takes time to develop. Silence you, media tell you shut the hell up. Shit, regardless, I'ma stay on the helmet. You know I'ma get it.
Now on, I speak my own words and I think my own thoughts. Now that I have more independence of action, I intend to use a more flexible approach toward working with others to give a solution to this problem.
Anti-industry, Queasy pull the plug like the whistleblower. Can't put it past me, especially if I get to know ya. A long kiss, goodnight, without the mistletoe. Still avoid the games that play by all the typical lanes. Been a minute, admitting that I miss it though. But it's like riding a bike when I rip a show. The way I move now, it made me more hotter. Not talking music-wise, revolutionized my partners. They was tripping when the pig started bleeding. With FBI, COINTEL all up in my DMs. I kept rapping like Too Short, but knowing in my heart I can contribute and do more. God willing, if not continue, I'm not tripping. Then it's back to the chocolate Phillies and malt liquor. I got game from my older cousin, and that's with no discussion. Don't let it all fall over nothing. Never. San Francisco forever. 2017 and beyond. Thank you for everybody understanding me on this road, contributing and supporting the whole community of San Francisco. I'm with y'all forever. Thank you very much for everything. Strength and courage to all my comrades. Let's keep fighting, y'all.
Now, when you want to play music and you want to earn a living from playing music, you have to work under the conditions that the environment imposes on you. They don't make it easy for you to be a musician. In the United States especially, musicians are generally regarded as sort of useless adjuncts to the society. Unless they do something creative like write a Coca-Cola jingle, then they'll be accepted. But musicians usually are regarded as sort of the scum of the earth. And so if you want to be a musician, you just have to realize before you start that nobody's really going to care.
You know, I love hip hop, but at the rate it's going right now, I could do with or without it.
Yeah, dedicated. My mother, my sister, my grandmother, my bachan, all my aunties and my tias. My sister helped raise me. My mama, Maria Cristina Gutierrez, came out here in 1965 with her mother. You know, had me in San Francisco out here. You know my mama raised my sister. This before my father stepped into the picture. With different fathers, but in time when love is earned, he treated her like his own daughter. And mama got her own problems, steady adjusting to this country with new customs. She birthed her son into his first breath, held it to her breast as a little child. And still remember how my sister smiled. She would dress me in overalls, Oshkosh bagage. The kid up in the supermarket always getting lost. They was walking me to school, brothers would try to holler. I'm giving evil looks like stay away from my mama. Being protective, she's single and independent, not really knowing what it meant then. I'm just an infant, she working wonders, lentils and rice through the summer. The roaches in the cupboard, but never suffered as a family. My sister raised me since a baby too. Then mama sent her to Colombia in 82. It changed everything, my heart's in confusion. No discipline, I was just a hard-headed student. While mama's in the movement, just working hard for her children, improving on her English for the future of her grandkids. Back then we didn't understand it. She was taking classes, working on her second language. The heavy accent and selfless actions, even her sense of fashion. Me and my sister laughing, how when my mama made liver, we would give her a hard time. Not really knowing it was hard times. Till I got older, got to appreciate my culture. I was embarrassed to invite my friends over. I didn't know better, probably peer pressure. And countless times I messed up, finding weed in my dresser before my adolescence. And she would just pray for me, counting my blessings. Nights on another high still, she had faith that I would come around according to the last days. Giving me a hug and you could feel the ancestors. Mother of the moon, she gon' protect us. She's the essence.
Okay, hold on, let's see. I have to call. Hello? 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 Hello?
Hey, Mama, yes.
Yeah, I just was calling you to remind you about tomorrow, remember? So we had to leave at 1 o'clock.
Okay.
To Sacramento, okay, baby? If you want to, we drive, or you know, I was thinking maybe we can take the train or something like that. What do you want to do?
We'll try. If the car's good, we'll drive.
Okay, but you cannot be drive so fast because then it starts shaking, you know? But it's not that bad if you do go like 40, you know, 45.
Maybe not. 40 is too slow on the freeway.
Yeah, I don't know, baby. I don't know how far it goes, but I know that happens, you know? And we didn't drive the car, though, huh?
What happened? Okay, we'll figure it out.
Okay, I love you, women. That's what I want.
That we've lost something, and we're going to find it. And when we find it, we shall be able to recognize it. Which means you've already known it. All that you have to do is to go after, search out.
Man, nothing coming easy as it may look. To bogus statuses posted up on Facebook. That fake love be the typical comment to the social media and those that are blogging. So when I log in to read all the jargon, all I really see is our world's problems. I still ponder when it was strictly about the hip hopping, and gradually influenced by all the slick talkers. With no shame, man, they became my pimp partners. Corrupt minds had me filthier than Flint water. Blade hopping, I didn't even want to tour. Busy Constantly soliciting the taste of a connoisseur. I'm thinking elegant and negligent to honesty. Cross game, it's gonna take more than an apology. I was even more stubborn than I am now. Couldn't convince me for nothing unless you cashed out. I was committed like a kamikaze pilot. Turbulent, but still we survived it. The last one standing with no crash landing from the free falling. An economically seesaw with deep pockets. And thinking we ballin' wasn't being precautious. And cutting corners like we shopping at a flea market. But we scared to face the truth like a plea bargain. My true friends keep pushing me to see farther. I feel the tension as soon as I step through the door. Whether it's narcos or pigs in a uniform. My niece still believes in mermaids and unicorns. A dream to fulfill, so it's them who I do it for now.
We got a new way. A new way. We fight, resist, rebel. This bullshit